My mom tried to cancel my engagement for my sister's surgery. Even saying that sentence still makes my jaw tighten. Because it wasn't just about a wedding date, it was about years of favoritism hiding under the word family. I got engaged last year to Daniel. He's kind, funny, dependable, the opposite of every man my mom ever approved of, which probably made her like him even less. Still, when we announced the wedding date, she smiled wider than I expected. She said she'd take care of everything, that this was her chance to give me the celebration she never had. And for a brief moment, I believed her. 6 months before the big day, she called and said she wanted to talk details. When I walked into her kitchen, she was stirring coffee like someone timing a bomb. Honey, she said gently. Your father and I have decided we'll pay for the entire wedding day, every last expense, if you agree to move the date. I blinked. Move it? Why? She looked up with that too innocent smile mothers save for bad news. It would just make things easier on everyone. You know how busy the summer gets. Before I could answer, my sister Leah walked in from the hallway, her face already red. The second she saw me, her eyes filled with tears. Please don't hate me, she said. Hate you for what? That's when it spilled out. Leah had scheduled her cosmetic surgery, a major procedure she didn't want anyone gossiping about, for the same week as my wedding. She was terrified it would mess up her recovery photos if people saw pictures of me in a gown while she was still swollen and healing. Mom didn't want any embarrassment. I just stood there, stunned, staring at two women who somehow made my marriage all about her face. So, I said slowly, you want me to move my wedding because Leah's getting a nose job? Mom's forehead wrinkled. Don't say it like that. She's been insecure her whole life, Emma. You know that. This is major surgery. You can be flexible. Leah sobbed louder. I didn't mean to make it a competition. I just need that week. Mom said you'd understand. Understand? For years, I'd been the understanding one, the backup plan, the mediator, the daughter who didn't need extra attention, because I was so mature. Suddenly, every memory clicked into place. Mom canceling my birthday dinners when Leah was dumped. Missing my graduation because Leah had the flu. Every time, I'd smiled and told myself love meant compromise. But this wasn't compromise, this was erasure. I forced a laugh. So you'll pay for the entire wedding if I move it? Mom brightened. Exactly. We just want what's best for both of you. Interesting, I said, standing. Because what's best for me is keeping my date. Her smile faltered. Emma, don't be dramatic. I'm not, I said. I'm done. Leah tried to grab my hand. Please. I'll feel terrible if... I pulled away. Leah, you felt terrible before. The world didn't stop then, and it won't now. I walked out before the shouting started, because it always started eventually. That night, Mom sent 17 texts, half angry, half guilty. Daniel read them over my shoulder. They'll calm down, he said softly. Stick to what feels right. I did. The wedding went ahead exactly as planned. On the day itself, sunlight poured through the stained glass windows. My father walked me down the aisle, eyes shining. Daniel was waiting, smiling like the world had already said yes. For the first time in years, I felt completely seen. Leah didn't come. She'd canceled her surgery and was still recovering emotionally, according to Mom. They posted a picture together that morning, coffee mugs raised, matching smiles. The caption read, family always comes first. And maybe that's true. But that day, I finally decided which family came first. The one I was building. The one that respected me. The one that didn't demand I rearrange my happiness around someone else's insecurity. After the ceremony, we danced until midnight. When I looked around at the people who stayed through the rain, clapping and laughing under the string lights, I realized something simple and phenomenal. Peace feels louder when you've spent your whole life being quiet for someone else. I haven't spoken to my mom much since. The text slowed down. The guilt turned to silence. Leah reached out recently, apologizing. I told her, I don't hold grudges, I just draw lines. Because love